So this is just a review, girls. Rondos to switch the ball or rondos to move forward. Do we know what that means?
Yes.
What is rondo then?
It's like passing.
Yeah, just short little
Passing
passes.
when someone doesn't.
Play passing to go where?
To the goal. To score. Into the goal.
Into the attacking spaces or to what? Everything we do is to do what?
Score.
We defend to do what?
Score. To not get the ball.
We defend to do what?
To not give up goals.
Get the ball and not give goals. But everything you do is to do what?
Score. Work harder.
Score goals. Everything. If you defend, you want to get the ball to go forward to go score goals. If we build out, we want to build out to move forward with the ball to get numbers in the attack to do what?
Score.
We have rondos here to switch the point to do what?
Score.
Go forward, score. Everything. You understand?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, here is the down the line. Okay? When to play down the line. So anyone who plays winger, ever, look at this. Really look at it. Do you see it?
Yes.
We're in blue. A winger has the ball. Do you see the line that is all the way towards the corner?
Yes.
That is what?
The ball. They're playing it down there.
They're passing it, right?
Yeah.
Is there a player in that space yet?
No.
Is it a good pass in this moment? What type of pass?
And in the space.
Through ball, into space, hard or soft?
Hard.
Hard. And down the line means you understand the line?
Yeah.
It's even, hit it straight down the line. The first player that will do that in a game in these moments all the time, that's when it's on, and then the forward will go get it, will play the entire game. The entire game. So wingers, think about it. I think almost everyone's played winger here. If you can, in this moment, and it's on, receive it and hit it hard down the line every single minute of the weekend. Got it? Until you just can't run. Yes? Yes, Alex, you see it?
Yes.
Could be you. Big time could be you. Chloe, do you see it? Crazy, do you see it?
Yeah.
Hey, you see it? Alexa? Jay? Okay. Okay, it says, when is a good moment to penetrate down the line? When is it a good moment to play forward? Where does the defenders have to be?
Up.
Up, right? The opponent. Where do they have to be? Yeah, they have, the space has to be open and behind, right? Where do you pass the ball?
Down the line.
Everyone say it.
Down the line.
And say, what did you say, Chloe? Into space. Say down the line in the space.
Down the line in
So,
space.
so important, okay? What type of pass? What type of technique?
Hard and straight.
On the ground and in the air.
On the ground.
We would like it to be on the ground, but it's okay if it goes in there a little bit, okay? What is your movement after you play this type of pass? If you're the winger, if you pass it hard down the line, where do you run?
You run to the middle. To the goal.
JC, what do you say?
You run to the middle so that the
To the what?
middle so
To the goal. Middle to the goal, okay? So wingers, if you pass down the line and the forward goes gets it, you become the who?
Forward.
Center forward, right?
Right.
Yes?
Yes.
Can this happen on either side of the field?
Yes.
Do we need it?
Yes.
Big time, girls. Now, once this happened, Miss Bates, if we see this ball played, what's the first thing you need to do? If the ball, move where? So if the ball goes forward all the way to that corner, what do you want the whole team to do? Step up fast, okay? Then, even if JC doesn't win that race, we're all up there, right? We win the ball there. Make sense? Remember, players or wingers who do that will play a lot of minutes. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then this is a quick one. Penetration pass from the back. If we're under a whole lot of pressure, it is okay to try to play to the forwards all right away. To play a little direct and go forward. It doesn't mean it's ugly soccer, it's just supposed to go that way first, okay? Yes?
Yes.
And read these things when you get to it, okay? Yes? Okay. Committing the opponent centrally, okay? If you're a center mid, look at this, okay? If there's all this space right here, if you're the red team, right? If you have all that space, the squiggly lines is dribble, okay? As you start to dribble at that defender, when is the right time to play the pass behind the defender?
Right when you step in. When they step at you or when you get there.
Yeah, when they come at you, when they commit, right? Can you dribble that player?
Yes.
And then what do?
Score.
Score or pass, right? So Chloe, crazy. You, hey, Alex, it could be you. we need players that go produce. You know I asked Alexa to produce in the attack?
Yes.
Center mids, every single one of you got to produce in these moments. You have to get something out of it. A cross, a through ball, something. Yes? If we continue to lose the ball here, something's gotta change. You gotta make a different decision, right?
Yes.
So if you're always passing and failing, maybe you try and dribble it. If you're always dribbling and failing, maybe you should do what?
Pass.
Try a through ball, right? If you're just failing at all of them, okay, let's just figure out why, and we'll maybe have to sub and talk about it and see what someone else has, okay? Got it? So this is kind of the patterns in central attacking. Who remembers some of the patterns between going to forwards to center mids and through balls after that? Who, raise your hand, hi, if you know some of the central patterns.
Oh.
JC, go.
Like
So-
the ones we did on overload?
No.
Like
So
that.
so it's thinking about attacking in middle areas, right? Central. Okay? We had like 3 or 4 practices about it, and then we went and played the 08 girls, and then it rained on us right in the middle of it. You remember that? Okay?
Oh,
Now
we
think about in the middle of the field, attacking. We have the ball, and the ball goes into JC's feet, her back's the goal. What are some of the patterns? Chloe.
We could go to center mid and play it outside.
Perfect. So it goes into the forward, to center mid, and then where?
Outside.
Wingers, right? Perfect. Love it.
You could go to center mid, from the forward to the center mid and then forward mid to run.
Yeah, so it's just 2-man game. So it's just a center mid and the forward. Go into the forward, back to the same center mid, back to the forward. So when JC lays it off or any forward, they run where? Forward, right? What else? Raise your hand. There's one more. Think.
I think I have one that go back, you play from the forward to the center mid to the outside backs and then
That's close. Kind of.
There.
But that's nothing wrong with that one, right? But remember, our options are always to go forward, okay? So we go forward, back, and then forward again. So we went forward, back to a winger, forward, back to the center forward, and who's the other player that can make run forward past Jason?
The winger.
We already said winger. Boom, right there, okay? So, remember, there's 2 center mids, okay? And it's one of these patterns, okay? It goes, let's see.
Oh, I
Yes,
remember you
so
played
look.
before.
The blue and the blue are center mids. It goes into the forward, back to the center mid. This center mid runs forward, and we play to her. So if it goes forward to JC, back to Sadie, the other center mid's got to be running where? Forward, and then we play to her. Make sense? We got to see that this weekend. Okay, have to. And you can do it because we've seen it. We've seen it 100 times. Okay, good. All good answers. Okay, we understand committing players in wide areas. Yes. If you see a 1v1. I choose every single winger to beat those players every single time. You can serve early, you can take her on, and then serve, and then you can go from there. Make sense? And have the confidence to go do it. If you're ever in this part of the field, girls, look at it. As a winger, I expect you to go produce. I expect you to go try to beat her or serve it early, okay? We want to get the ball in the dangerous areas as many times as possible, okay? Got it?
Yes.
Wingers, you got it?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Outside backs in the attack. Who's an outside back? Raise your hand. Okay. Center mids, raise your hand. Now look.
Oh.
Center mids. You see this big red circle?
Yes.
If the ball is here, yes? If they run forward and they're open, you use them. Okay? That if you use outside backs, it means we have another number in the attack. Now we're numbers up in the attack, and that's a good thing. Okay? You don't have to play to them all the time, but you got to recognize when it's on to do it. And you guys know. Okay, outside backs. If you make that run, you need to ask for it. Okay? Yes?
Yes.
I think in the attacking half, Alex gets the most success out of it because she just does the run, right? It doesn't mean Avery and Alexa can't do it. It just means she's the one that actually goes. Make sense? Yes? Doesn't mean you can't go. Make sure you go. Yes?
Yes.
Now, Alex is probably the best outside back in the attack. Is she the best 1v1 defender?
No.
Still a good one.
Yeah.
But it's just if she's in the back, she's going forward. Utilize her. Okay? Yes?
Yes.
Types of service. We understand the service, right? We did this yesterday at practice a lot. You know the early ones? Girls, the best one, I promise you, is when you get to the inline and back in front. Okay? If you get to the inline, who knows the inline? Yeah, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you don't know where the inline is as a winger. Good. So, oh, you don't? Okay, you got it. If you get there, make sure it goes back in front. Forwards and center mids, you go get it and score. Yes? It is the best type of service. Okay, team defending. Everyone needs to know this. If the other team has the ball at the goal, I want you to get in your shape right away. It is a sprint. Okay? If you get lazy, good teams will take advantage of you. Okay? Anytime the ball goes out of bounds, anytime, or the whistle blows, you get to your spot fast. If you don't, you're hurting the team. Yes? And it should be like riding a bike. Boom, ball out of bounds, boom, to my spot. Where's my job? Who am I marking? Where's the ball? Okay? Immediately. Okay? If you don't, we'll get punished. Right? If the other team doesn't set up, do we like to punish them?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the easiest thing to do when they don't focus, right? So, don't get punished. High press. Who understands high pressure? Raise your hand high. Who does not? Raise your hand high. There goes. There's videos here that you need to watch on your own, and we'll talk about them later. Okay? Now, if you look at this, if JC or a center mid or a winger is pressing the ball high, fast, what does everyone else need to do?
Go player.
Step up one player. So if JC, look here, right? JC left the player, right? She's going to the ball. We need to step up one player. Everyone steps up one player. Yes? Leave your player, go to the one forward. We're going to high, press high. If we need to score goals off of high pressure. Got it, Had? Yes?
Yes.
If you can high press and get one goal game off of high pressure, it's going to help us dramatically. Just one goal off of defending, just taking it from them. Yes?
Yes.
If you ever feel like you can go take the ball, you leave your spot and you go get it. I don't care what position. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. Transition to attack. Who understands what transition is?
Oh, if we're like defending, and then we get the ball, you just
Yeah.
attack.
Right. So remember, do we want to punish the other team?
Yes.
For not focusing.
Yeah.
So when we win the ball, we want to attack slow or fast.
Fast.
So fast. I promise you, if you transition fast to another team, we'll win a lot of games. Okay? So when we defend, if we're sharp and we're ready, and we win it, boom, attack right away. It doesn't mean just kick it forward. It's let's attack, let's build, let's do whatever's on. If rondo's on, let's do it. If going forward is on down the line, do it. If it's finding the forward for attacking central patterns, do it fast. Understand?
Yes.
And then we understand the transition to defending, right? If we lose the ball, what do you do? Get to where?
Your spot.
First thing is what?
Try to get it back.
Fast. If you lose it, try and win it back right there. Especially if you're the one who lost it. Understand? So if you lose it, you go get it. And everyone else will work themselves out. Okay? Yes?
Yes.
So if we lose it, what's the first thing?
Go get it back.
Get it back. Remember when we first had this problem, I said how many seconds? 7, then we went to
5.
right? And it should be 3. If we lose it, 3, 2, 1. Someone should be tackling the ball. Understand?
Yes.
Perfect. I mean that's fun stuff, and that's what we're gonna learn our practice today. I mean winning it back immediately. Goal. We talked about goalkeeper distribution. You need to read that, girls. How important it is. Now, corners and set pieces, girls, are on the board. Everyone needs to take a look.